Okay.
It's
Wait,
more than
listen, I told him I would
anticipated.
do this, so can you give me a timer? Tell me you can't do it.
Real quick. What's up? We're trying to keep.
All right. They are a little bit younger, so they're about middle school age. We just want you to talk about your experience, maybe starting with how you got on the scholarship, and then what you want to do later with aviation. A lot of young girls in the group too, so
That's good.
you're showing out for us, you and Jasmine. Awesome. I'm gonna introduce you, and then just be right behind me.
You ready?
Ready. Right now we've got about 30 people in the organization, and we're looking to grow. So we're looking for young people to apply and to be a part of this scholarship in the future. This is something that's not going to stop. It's going to be ongoing for the next decade. So please encourage everybody that's around this age, the teenagers, getting ready to go to college, thinking about what they're going to do next. There's a huge shortage in aviation maintenance, from the aircraft controllers to the pilots to everybody. So it's a great career opportunity that's an alternative from going to a 4-year university and getting a degree and then going back and working in the corporate office. Nothing wrong with that, but we'd love to see people, particularly people of color, getting our trades and getting our skills up as well while we're young. So right now, I'm going to introduce you to one of our scholars who's studying to be a private pilot, and she's got some ambitions of her own. This is Morgan Johnson, one of the scholars on the program, and I'll let her take it away and tell her about herself.
Alrighty, so like he said, I'm Morgan. I'm a graduate of Tuskegee University. I just graduated in May, and now this is kind of what I've been doing. Thank you. This is what I've been doing. So basically, I got interested in aviation because I actually had a friend who was selected as a recipient for the scholarship. So I was watching him, and basically it's like if one of y'all friends here was flying and you was with them and you got to see them fly, and then I got to see him do that. So then I was like, oh, this is something that I'm interested in. So I applied for the scholarship, and now I'm here. So it's about 15 scholars, I think, right now, and most of them are guys. It's only a couple guys. So don't be discouraged if you are a female and you're interested. It's a good opportunity. You're young. This is a great time to start studying and practicing, getting prepared for a written test, and just figuring out how the airplane works before you actually get in and jump in. Where y'all from? This group from here? Atlanta? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this isn't, we got an Atlanta scholar, right? So we got a scholar who drives down and comes and flies on the weekend, so don't be discouraged by that. Like they said, they're looking for people who are interested in aviation. Is anybody in here interested in aviation and flying airplanes? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Even if you're not necessarily interested, just give somebody here a call and you can do like a discovery flight. And you might be like me, I didn't know I was interested in aviation or flying airplanes, and then I got here and I loved it. So it's just something that's outside of the box that most people won't tell you about. Everybody try to kind of push you towards the corporate route, and this is cooler to me, I think, to fly airplanes. So.
Morgan, tell them about what you're about to go do right now.
So I'm currently planning, I just planned a cross country. So this is like my second cross country where I'm planning to go to a different airport and fly a heading and figure out how to get there with the wind pushing me around and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's a huge lake, Lake Martin I'm flying over, and I got to kind of figure out where I'm at based off of where I am geographically over the lake. So I think you guys, this should be something that even if you aren't extremely persistent about, you should look into and maybe talk to some people here, and we can show you around and give you a tour, some discovery flights, and figure out if that's something that you're interested in.
Thank you for sharing with us, Morgan. We appreciate it. We know you got to go and pre-flight the airplane for your cross country.
All right, it's good talking to y'all. Thank you.
So, like I said, Morgan is one of our students, but our organization isn't just full of students. To teach those students, we need instructors. We need other people that are involved. We need maintenance crew that help to keep the fleet operational. So right now I'm going to introduce one of our certified flight instructors, our CFIs, and he's a young black individual that's actually from California. So he came out here to go to school as well, and now he is a CFI, a flight instructor with the foundation. And Jared, this is Jared Savage, and he is one of our flight instructors that's stuck around. He got his flight instructor with the foundation. Is that right?
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell your whole story. I'll let you do the rest.
There you go, man. Hey everybody, how you doing? Cool. My name is Jared Savage. I'm from Compton, California. Anybody know where Compton is? That's way out on the West Coast. That's where I'm from. So I've been flying for just about 4.5 years now. I'm one of the instructors on the scholarship. So if you look outside and you look at all the planes out there, I can teach you how to fly any of those planes, whatever plane you like. That's what I do. So I teach, I fly just about every day. In fact, Morgan, who was just talking, I'm about to go fly with her on that cross country. So it's really fun getting to do what I do. Aviation is such a wonderful thing. And how was the museum? Did you guys like the museum at all? That's awesome. So that's just a small glimpse of what we do here on the scholarship. We fly planes, we mentor, we teach, we inspire, and we want everybody in here to be passionate about aviation, hopefully as much as we are. So how many of y'all want to go on a flight? So scholarship, if anybody's interested in the scholarship, I'm definitely saying it's a great opportunity for anybody who wants it.
So we talked to a student, we talked to a flight instructor. Now we're going to talk to our chief mechanic real quick that tells you how we keep these airplanes up and flying. If you guys like working with your hands, you like getting dirty sometimes, this is the guy that gets dirty all the time. So cue Rodney here, who is also my brother. We've grown up together in New Orleans, and both came out here at some point to kind of continue to pursue a career in aviation. So Rodney, tell us about yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Rodney McKnight Jr. As Craig said, I am the chief mechanic here. I'm in charge of making sure all the airplanes are fixed and ready to fly, that our flight instructors and our students go and learn how to fly in. And Craig helps me to do that. I also happen to be a pilot, so I fix and fly the airplanes, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And I'll tell you this, working on airplanes is actually easier than working on cars. So I'm sure all of you know somebody or have an uncle or cousin who works on cars or trucks. Well, working on airplanes is actually a little bit easier than working on cars and trucks, and you get paid a little bit more money, so that's always fun. And right now in the scholarship program, we're actually looking for more mechanics. So, you know, if you like, as Craig said, if you like to get dirty, working with your hands, fixing things, taking stuff apart, putting it back together, that's literally what aircraft mechanics is all about. That's about it. And I'm glad that y'all are here today. This is makes me feel good. Kids at the airport, because when I was your age, it was his dad who brought me to the airport and exposed me to airplanes and aviation. And it does something to your brain where it's like, okay, I see somebody doing it, now I'm gonna go do that and figure it out along the way. So this is, you will remember this day for the rest of your lives. This is a big deal and it's exciting. So I'm glad y'all are here. Yes.
Thank you, Rodney. Not only for talking, but also keeping the airplanes running.
Yes.
We couldn't do this without you. So we don't want to talk your ear off today. We know you got a lot to do on your agenda, and we don't want to keep you from making it back home on time. But we've got one more testimony, one more story that we want to share with you. A young lady who is in the process of getting her license as well. She's right here ready to get her private pilot's license, which means that she can go up and fly by herself, and she can fly her friends and her family around and go around the country as she wants. So Jasmine is a scholar with the program. She's also in the Air Force, the ROTC program here at Tuskegee, and she's going to share with us her experience through her private, and now that she's about to go up and take her final test, her check ride to become a private pilot, she's going to tell you what that feels like. So Jasmine, thank you so much.
Hi everybody, my name is Jasmine Smith. I'm a senior mechanical engineering major over at Tuskegee, and I've been with the Red Tail Scholarship for about 2 years now. So I started flying when I was 19. I actually didn't even get into aviation until I was in high school. It wasn't introduced to me until I was a senior in high school, and I went to my first air show where I got to see the Thunderbirds fly, and I just knew that I had to be part of that. So that got me to join Air Force ROTC and work my way up to earning a pilot slot so I can go fly for the Air Force. But right now, like Craig said, I'm at the end of my private pilot journey right now. I'm getting ready to take my check ride, which is the final test you have to take in order to achieve your pilot's license. And my exam is next Monday, so all of you wish me luck. And thank you, it's about 4 or 5 hour tests that consists of an oral part and practical part. So we talk about everything that we're going to do, talk about everything I need to know to be safe, because that's what the instructor is looking for, just to make sure you can be safe with yourself and other people. Then once I have my license, I'll be able to fly just about anyone around. Right now I can fly by myself, but I can't take people up with me. So hopefully after next week, I'll be able to do that. So after next week. Thank you. But I hope you guys are all enjoying your time. I hope you consider flying as a career or something you might want to get into, be interested in, because you don't really see it a lot. I know I didn't see a lot of African Americans flying. I didn't see flying a lot in general, which is weird because I also grew up in an aviation kind of town where it's an Air Force base right near it. But it wasn't brought to my attention that it was something that I could be until later on in my life. By that time, I was happy that I got to it before I made it to college. But even then, very thankful for the Red Tails helping me achieve my dream, and just gonna keep pushing, see where else I can go.